Good morning, TikTok fan. I need to talk to some of y'all young kids, man. And this is really serious. You know, I see a lot of Israelite, they haul ass off my plate, but that's all right. That's all right. But now it's time to teach y'all the truth. The truth. When I was about, I think I was 18 or 19, I had my little place then in my one bedroom. With two brothers who were like 22, 23, told me, you know, you a brother, you an Israelite brother. Do you know you an Israelite? And I fell for that thing. I did. I was young. And I started studying with them and everything else. But when I went over my mom's house, I was dressed up with the whole costume. It's a costume. And I told my grandma, look at who you supposed to be? Jesus. She was cracking jokes. Jesus. And she started laughing. I said, I'm an Israelite, Grandma. My grandmother started laughing. She fell on the ground. She was crawling laughing. She couldn't believe it. And she tried to tell everybody, come downstairs, come downstairs. Everybody see how I dressed. And I was taking it serious. I even thought it was funny. And my mom started laughing. Then that's when my mother got serious. She said, son, sit down. Who told you was an Israelite? I said, man, my brothers told me. She said, them Negroes can't tell you shit about you. She said, you do not play with the gods, son. I do not play with the gods. Because if you ever walk on Israel soil and you say you 100% Israelite and you find out you not, you could be stoned or killed. Because they take their religion very seriously. Follow the story. And I'm going to tell you why she said it. I'm going to show you a picture of my grandmother. This is my grandmother, a full-blooded Cherokee Indian. This is my mother, a half Cherokee Indian and half Blackfoot Indian. This is my grandfather, my mother, dad, who's a real Blackfoot Indian. Now you've seen a picture of my family. Now let me educate you kids. The ones who 25, 26, 30, 40 adopted that religion. But they not full-blooded Israelites. Now let me explain it for a fifth grader could understand it. Once the Israelite came over on that boat, what did they do? Know your history. They separated the man and the woman. Okay? They separated them. And they were touched by the nastiest sea that ever stepped on my soil. The man was raped and the woman was raped. Now, the full-blooded Israelite man made babies with a woman who wasn't an Israelite. Some of them was already here. So when that baby came out the womb, that baby is half Israelite and half whoever. Okay? Now, as that child got older, he made it with another person that wasn't Israelite. That broke the bloodline. That broke that bloodline. Facts. They could teach you that book, but they ain't teaching you the truth. The only full-blooded Israelites is still on African soil, still in Israel. Let me tell you the difference. The ones who haven't been captured. Because with slavery in Africa, this makes a difference. But they made it with their own kind. They made it with their own people. The Israelite men made it with an Israelite woman. They didn't do us the way they did them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Listen. That's why African preachers are so strong, because they made it with their own kind. Why you can look at a black Israelite on Israel soil and who branched out through Africa, because when they was enslaved on that land, they made it with their own bloodline. My God. So you got these people walking around claiming to be something that will get them murdered in Israel and certain parts of Africa, because that's blasphemy. Because like I said, like the old man told them, I know you not more than us just by the texture of your skin. What he said, your blood been polluted by American people. I hope you learned something. So when these brothers come on, oh, you this, you that. Baby, don't jump into it. You could adopt that religion. It's okay. That's why my mother looked me in the face and says, don't play with the gods. And what they doing is they playing with Yah as a political game. Don't get me started. You playing with the greatest thing on earth. That's why you don't see Muslims out there. They don't play with their God. Why you don't see Muslims out there? Because they do not play with their God as a political game. You might see them selling bean pies, but they don't go up to a car and say, brother, do you know you're Israel? Do you know you're a Muslim? They don't do that because they don't play with the gods the way they playing with it. Because a real Israelite is humble, smart, and wise. They don't play with their dad the way they doing it. So if you see them on the corner hollering at white folk, doing this with white folk, you keep walking by. You don't want them to teach you because they not the real thing. Because their blood have been tampered with. Why you don't think some of them went to Israel or other part of Africa doing this fuckery shit? Because they do not play about their God. Man, y'all have a blessed day.